What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Raymond, and welcome back to yet again another movie review. And we went for this one. Here it is. Pokémon Detective Pikachu. Yes, that's the full title. It's not just called Detective Pikachu. So, because even in the movie's title card, it said Pokemon Detective Pikachu. So, So I had the opportunity to go see this movie Saturday. Lucky for me, because it's been in theaters for a little while, and I was lucky. My local mall wasn't playing it anymore. The theater we have in my local mall wasn't playing it no more, so I had to go to our actual local theater. So, and I went and saw it, and I got a lot to say. Like, a lot to say. Thing is, I had major hype for this movie. I'm going to go ahead and say that off the bat. I had major hype for this movie. I was looking forward to it. I was excited. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, that's a weird concept, but let's do it. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, I've never played the game or even watched gameplay of it or anything. So I have no idea why or if this is accurate to the game or not. But a lot of people said this movie is basically redefined video game movies, and that's a good thing because I'm really excited for this film and for it to work. And it, for the most part, it was enjoyable. I'm not going to say it was anything jaw-dropping exciting, because I did walk out of it not enjoying it as much as I thought I was going to. I'm going to be honest. Yes, I loved the CGI. I loved how they didn't look too cartoony. I love how they didn't look too realistic. I mean, that's what I meant to say. I loved seeing the world of Pokemon, and exactly what I wanted. This is on my. I had like a checklist for this movie. Actually, I was like, okay, I better get cameos from this Pokemon, this Pokemon, this Pokemon, and there better be the Pokemon theme song in there. And at 2 points in there, you get like the instrumental version at one point, and then I bet probably if you stay through the credits, you'll probably hear it in the credits. Probably, I don't know. But then there's the one where Pikachu's singing it. You've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But for the most part, the movie is rather enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot that they do good with this movie. There's a lot that I just laughed at and had a lot of fun with. And I was like having a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and say this movie did give me, because you guys already know Mewtwo is in this movie. It was in one of the trailers. This movie did give me a lot of vibes from Pokemon the first movie. You guys know that with all the Mewtwo stuff. It really gave me that vibe. Which isn't a bad thing. I actually really enjoyed that movie when I was little. I haven't seen it in a long time, so. And I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. For a while, I despised Pokemon for a little while. I don't know why, but I still like Pokemon. It's just not. I'm not big on Pokemon. Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu is such well casted. There's the main character we got there, Tim, I think was his name. He played his part well. There's also this girl character, which honestly I don't know how I feel about her. Like the first little bit when she was in the movie, I was like, oh my goodness. But as the movie went on, I had met her, she was more likable. And boy, Psyduck in this movie is freaking adorable. Yeah, he's in a lot more of the movie than I thought he was going to be. I knew he was going to be in the movie, but I didn't think he was going to be in the movie, like important or like be around a lot or anything. And he was so adorable. I loved it. I loved Psyduck in this movie. I'm not going to lie. And seeing a lot of Pokemon that I recognized and some I didn't recognize. It was really, really neat. One Pokemon that was on my wish list I didn't get to see. I didn't get to see my boy Pichu. If he was there, I just didn't see him. I didn't see Pichu anywhere in this movie. I really wanted to see Pichu in this CGI thing. And from the trailers, a lot of the Pokemon did look creepy. But the fact that my mind is blanked. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a lot in this movie to enjoy. There's a lot to enjoy. I'm not gonna lie. Most moments in the movie are just overall fun. There's some fan service in there. Don't know how accurate this movie is to the game because I have never played it. By the way, stick around through for like not the actual credits, but like you know how you have the starting credits and they turn all the cast members into like in the anime style, so that's really cool. I bet that was an honor for all those actors, and I really, really, really enjoyed that. My mind is blanked. Now there was some stuff. There was actually more in this movie I didn't like than I thought I was going to. Because I thought I was going to go into this, enjoy it, have a fun time, have nothing bad to say about it when I came out of the movies. And I have a couple things that I didn't like. Some jokes fell flat. And I don't usually point that out a lot. But there's some stuff in this movie that wasn't really funny. There were some good jokes, though. There was some times in the movie had some slow pacing. Not only slow pacing, I'd say this. The movie's very energetic. I really can't say there was a lot of slow pacing. I don't know even why I mentioned slow pacing. There's no slow pacing. But because of that, the movie feels really short. And the movie did feel pretty short. And I don't remember exactly how long the running time was, but it did feel short. And I've seen movies about this length before, and they didn't seem as short as this did. Like just the other day, I watched Snow Queen 3, and that felt longer than this. Don't get me wrong. The movie was a lot of fun. And there's a twist at the end. I'm not going to give away the twist. That I wasn't a huge fan of. Wasn't a huge fan of the twist. I don't know that's how it went in the game. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But would I recommend this movie and would I watch it again? Yes to both of those questions. Because the movie itself, regardless of its flaws, it's still... The movie itself, regardless of its flaws, was still a lot of fun, pretty funny. The acting was pretty well done. The CGI was pretty good. Most of this movie, I'd say there are more positives than negatives, but there are some negatives there that could have ruined the movie for me, but I didn't let them ruin the movie for me. I really did like this movie, though. There's nothing about this movie I really hated, I guess you could say. Like, there was some moments in the movie where I was like, and there was like that twist at the end I didn't really like. Wasn't a huge fan of that, and I don't even know if that's accurate to the game or not. I don't know how accurate this movie is to the game at all. I don't know if it does have a very unique story, and it does have a lot of stuff where you're like, oh, okay, I liked that. And a lot of stuff that I seen about this movie was just, I guess you could say the movie was overhyped. Because I know a lot of people were excited for this, were really looking forward to this, and I was as well. But the thing is, this wasn't the best movie that could have been out there. It wasn't that great. It wasn't bad. I'm not saying the movie was bad. I'm just saying there was so much stuff that was better than this. I've seen much more better movies than this. But guys, that's really all I have to say for this review. My rating, I will give it a solid 4, but it's like barely hitting that 4. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5 rating. Well, no, it's not barely hitting the 4. It hits the 4 all right. But I did enjoy the movie. I'm not going to say it's the best thing. It's definitely not the best movie I've seen so far this year. Because I've seen some good movies so far this year. Endgame. Hopefully soon I'll be going to see another movie. Hopefully soon I'll be seeing more stuff. This movie though, I wouldn't beg for it to go see it or anything. I do recommend going to see it. I don't really think it's a must see on the big screen. I'm glad I saw it on the big screen though, because there are some moments like in the big fight around the end of the movie that looks really good on the big screen. So if you guys want to see on the big screen, I'd totally recommend it. If he's like, oh, I want to wait till DVD, I'm like, all right, go ahead and wait for a DVD, Blu-ray, digital, or however you watch your movies. Will I purchase a copy of this movie myself when it comes out? Possibly. I'll possibly get myself a copy. But is it worth my time buying a copy? I guess I could say yeah. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you guys all that stuff. Tap the like button, notification bell, and all that good stuff. Links in the description, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!